I want to make one more, to say something else, just to add to this, what I said previously. Pennsylvania is about to feel the wrath and the effects of unemployment. We as a nation are going to feel that as well too, what unemployment numbers actually look like when you have an America Last agenda, when you have an environmentalist agenda that's not based on reality or fact. It's based on this whole idea that the world is imploding because humans are doing it. Now, whether that's true or false, there are ways of actually doing things logically. And then there are also other nations out there who are and have been environmentally destructive that are not addressed at all, including China and India. Well, when you have this nation, which is the leader, and we leading without an economy, without a middle class, by a hierarchy that's based on upper elites and then low class, people who are just suffering just to pay bills and pay taxes because we're being taxed to death, when Cuomo or Newsom type tax laws actually come into effect in our nation. I mean, if you guys understand what just happened with this, the emissions laws that Newsom now, that Biden's actually allowing Newsom actually to do, you'll understand why it is that people leave these states. They leave liberal blue states and they run to red states. But then when they go to these red states, they still vote blue and still vote stupid. Okay, they still vote against themselves. There'll be nowhere left for these people to go. But I want to say this to you. The people who voted for Joe Biden are going to live the lie, and they're going to live the lie and its effect, and they will be faced with the lie. Only in humility will they realize they may have made the wrong decision. They may have hated Orange Man, but Orange Man actually kept a lot of money in their pocket. The lies in the mainstream media were used to push an agenda and an idea about that guy that weren't true. A lot of us saw it. Me being who I am, what I look like, I saw it. I voted for it even uneasily. I was like, I'm not voting for Hillary, so I'm going to vote for this guy. I'm going to vote for crazy Trump and see what happens. And of course, people call me a black racist, a black white supremacist. I mean, what's that New York Times thing? Multi-ethnic whiteness. People can just only be so stupid. Anyway, so when people start living that lie and they start noticing that what they were told is not true, they're going to have to come to the realization that not only were they lied to by the Biden platform and by what he was saying that he was going to be a moderate, they're going to realize just how left-wing the guy actually was and who the influences are that are leading him. A lot of people were not Bernie people. They were Bernie people. There were some people who were Bernie people because he's charismatic. Bernie actually has a very charismatic feel to him. Biden does not. Now, the Bernie wing of the Democrat Party, they right now are pushing agendas. The AOC wing of the Democrat Party are pushing these crazy agendas, which is why you had these executive orders that were issued. But when you see what these executive orders actually do to Americans, not just Republicans as punishment, not just to conservatives as punishment, not just to Orange Man bad people, all those, but it happens to Democrats and the liberals. When it happens to these people, you're going to have folks have a come to Jesus moment again with that cognitive dissonance between what they hated in Trump to what the reality is and what Trump actually offered and what he was offering for America first. That's not, it was never racist. It was never racist. Make America Great Again was never racist. It was said to be racist because they were pushing a racist agenda. They wanted it to sound that way because they were doing their best to use and manipulate an entire group of people. That's what they did. Now, you being a person who's fair-minded, when you talk to people, don't do the whole "I told you so." You don't need to do that. What you do is just state the facts of what you see. State the facts of what is proposed. State the facts of what the effects are. State the statistics. State the truth of what abortion actually does, why we have a worker shortage here, and why illegal immigration is going to be such a big deal later on. State the facts, because when you kill a lot of babies, you're losing massive amounts of people to actually be the workforce. 800,000 people per year. Okay, understand that. So when you see these things happen, don't be the one that goes, "I told you so." State the facts, have conversations, and be personal about it. Because believe me, folks are going to want to hear personal stories. They're going to want to hear the personal, like how people change. And that way you change minds and thoughts about this stuff.